Welcome to Database Solution. Hope you are doing well. In this video, we will learn about Azure Data Factory and topic is slowly changing dimension type 1. SCD type 1. We will learn about SCD type 2 in another video. In this video, we will focus about SCD type 1. So before going forward, I request you viewer to please subscribe the channel and like this video if you find this video helpful. So SCD type 1 overwrite old data with new data. It does not retain any history of changes. So it means most recent value is stored in database or data warehouse. The use cases of type 1 is the historical changes in dimension data are not important. The correction of error are needed. For example, fixing a spelling mistake in city address or in name and updating incorrect value. Okay, go to Azure Data Factory and implement type 1 SCD. Okay, we have two methods to implement this SCD type 1. We will see both method. Okay, now let's go to here manage tab and create link service, delete old one. So we create from scratch. Here is my staging table in Azure SQL and we use here target table in Snowflake as a data warehouse, and let us suppose this is Azure SQL is our transaction table, OLTP table. Okay, so here I am creating staging table. Let's drop previous one and create new table from scratch. I will put all code in description box, you can copy from there, and let's insert one record also, copy from description box and you can do practice. Okay, so here is one record inserted into a staging table, and let's go to here target table and also create here, and let's see there is nothing record in this table available for now. Okay, now go to here Azure Data Factory and here is home page of Azure Data Factory, and go to here manage tab and let's save all changes. Here is we delete the Snowflake link and let's create from scratch new. Click on this here link service to create new link service, means connection between Azure Data Factory and Snowflake. So let's search here Snowflake and click on continue. Name it ls, means link service prefix, and use here appropriate integration runtime. In my case auto resolve integration runtime, and use here account name. In URL you can see here dedicated URL, you can see here account name. Copy from slash to before dot and paste in here Azure Data Factory. Use here database, I am using here DemoDB compute wh, you can see here DemoDB and compute underscore wh warehouse we use here, and go to here authentication method basic and username data world solution, and use password as per your appropriate password and make here test connection. Okay, testing connection is important, so make sure test connection is successful. So let's wait here, still testing connection. Here connection is successful. Now let's create, here is target database, means we create here connection between ADF to Snowflake. Now let's create another connect link service. Click on new and search here Azure SQL database and click on continue and write here ls for link service prefix, and I encourage you to put here some description and integration runtime using here default auto resolve integration runtime. Version need to select here legacy because this recommended not working to load data from Azure SQL to Snowflake, so I am choosing here legacy, and subscription choose here pay as you go. Server name choose your appropriate server name. Database, I am choosing DemoDB database, which available in this here. And authentication type, I am choosing here SQL authentication, and in right here admin to data world, and password choosing here this one which saved in this computer, and test connection. Here is password failed, so let's type of this, and now test connection. Here is connection successful. Put here correct password. Okay, so connection is successful. Now click on this create to create link service. Here two link service created, one for staging source and one for target source, and use here Azure SQL for staging, and target is Snowflake. Okay, which is warehouse, and let us suppose this is a transaction database and this is OLAP database. Okay, now go to here author tab and create dataset. Configure here dataset, click on this three dot and click on new dataset. Let's click on first, choose Azure SQL, click on this, continue. DS means dataset, staging customer data. Choose here link service which we create in previous step for Azure SQL, and let's load and choose here staging customer which we create here table staging customer. Okay, and for now I am choosing import schema none and click on this. Okay, you can again test connection from clicking here. Connection is successful here showing, and you can preview data from a staging table as well. You can see here one record available in this staging table, and choose here schema and import schema. Here is column and data type. For clarity I am using only 3 column, and here is data type for this column. Okay, and here is nothing parameter, and click on this again dataset and new dataset to create a Snowflake dataset. Click on this Snowflake and choose here DS target customer dataset. Okay, choose here link service for Snowflake, and let's load table into Azure Data Factory. Here is still loading. Here table is loaded into Azure Data Factory ADF, and choose here public staging, public staging not we use here target customer table. Okay, which we create on Snowflake here target customer. Okay, so target customer we select here, and choose here import schema is null for now, and go to here, and you can test connection as well for now, and minimize this, and you can preview data for target table by clicking on this. So let's click on this, and still here is testing connection is waiting for here connection. There is connection successful, and we choose here target customer, and let's preview data. Here is data not available in this target table. Okay, so let's import a schema. Importing a schema from target customer table. Here is a schema available in this table. Here is the customer ID, customer name. These are the data type of respective column. Okay, now go to here data flow, and let's create SCD type 1 data flow. Let's select new data flow and name it df means data flow, name it prefix df, and SCD type 1 and method 1. We will create two methods to design SCD type 1 using data flow. Okay, in ADF. So let's use here source transformation and name it staging customer Okay, and minimize this and select here data set staging customer and allow schema drift. It's correct. Go to here and table, we select here default projection. Here is data type and this is the customer. This inspect current looking good. Let's maximize using press F11 and you can see here by click on this refresh button to see data in data flow. Here is one record available and you can see here plus icon means it's only insert, not for update. So we use here, go to here plus click on plus icon and use first alter row transformation to update and delete. It's able to update and delete in target table. So go to here alter row and use here, we need to use here alter row transformation for this to update in target table. Okay, and the incoming stream is staging customer and this is alter row staging customer. Okay, name it appropriate and we choose here upsert means update and insert. We need to update and upsert. So alter row condition, you can choose insert, update, delete and upsert if. So we choosing here upsert if, and for all column we, you can write here true and we preferred here 1 equal to 1 to make true condition. Okay, and click on this plus icon and you can now go to here data flow and you can see here the star and plus icon for your data. So let's wait and here is fetching data and you can see here star and plus icon means star means and plus icon means upset, update and delete. It can, it can be update and delete. Okay, now go to here plus icon and choose here sync transformation. This is simple method, and method 1 we will create another method to design SCD type 1. Okay, so let's choose here target data set and go to here setting, type here sync and type here target customer. Okay, method 1, right here choose here data set and choose here data set target which is snowflake target customer and allow schema drift. Go to setting and choose here upset. Okay, and not allow, uncheck this and choose allow upset and choose here, select here customer ID. Okay, and the other is action is choose here none, go to error and uncheck this and go to mapping. This is important and map this with customer ID, customer name and CT. Okay, for other column we will create method 2 to understand this column flag and effective date. For now select here none. Okay, and blank. Okay, and optimization, choose here default and data flow. You can refresh here to check any error or giving or not. Okay, so here is nothing error. Now it's ready to run this data flow. So go to here pipe tab and click on new pipe and name it PL SCD type 1 method 1. Okay, and go to here activity tab and use here data flow. Minimize this and go to here setting, data flow is also df SCD type 1 method 1. Okay, and go to here setting and use here data flow is this one method 2. What is the name it, data flow. we name it method 2, so no worry. Let's select one, this method. Yeah, go to here and rename it method 1. Okay, now go to here pipeline and select on this and choose here method 1. Okay, and compute size I am using here is small, and other is we do not have parameter. So now go to here and you can see here is nothing data for now. Okay, and one record available in this staging table. So here is one record, Jen Smith, and let's run this data flow using debug now. Click on this and here is data flow running. Let's wait. Data flow in progress. You can click here to see update data flow detail. So for now let's use this. Go to here looking table and let's see, here is one record inserted. Okay, Jan Smith in a staging table. Here is Jan Smith loss angle. Okay, and data flow should be successful. It's still running, no problem. It's take time to succeed. Okay, but the data already loaded. Here it succeeded. Okay, you can click on this to see and go to here staging table, and you can see here sync and staging sync target, how many rows sync you can check from here. Okay, and now let's go to here staging table and update this Jan Smith customer name to John Dewey and Los Angeles. Here is Los Angeles to New York City. Okay, so let's update for customer ID 1 and let's insert also some new records. So we need to update this on target table, and we also need to insert, it should be inserted in target table. So let's run again. Go to again pipeline, author page, and here go to again pipeline and debug this again. You can also run using add trigger. Okay, so still here running. Minimize this, refresh, in progress. Now go to here staging table and see here. Here is John Dewey and New York is updated as per this, and two records should be inserted. Here is two record inserted. Okay, so in this method 1 there is not any track to see this is inserted or updated, and this is not tracking for how which time this is inserted or updated. Okay, so we need here two more columns. So this we use here method 2 using lookup transformation and drive column transformation. Okay, so let's go to again. Here is still running. Now it succeeded. Okay, this method 1 for SCD type 1 is succeeded. Okay, now let's create method 2 to create SCD type 1. It is also for knowledge purpose to see how to create using lookup transformation and drive column transformation and conditional split transformation. Okay, so let's expand this and create new data flow transformation. Okay, so let's use source transformation and use here staging customer source and use here df scd type 1 method 2. Okay, If you find this video helpful, please like this video and also subscribe this video to motivate me. Okay, so let's use here data set, which is staging 1, and source table projection. It's looking good, all is looking good, we do not need to change here. And let's use another source, which is target source. It's created its method 2. Method 1 is very simple, you can use if you not require any additional column. So this is target customer source. Okay, and use here target customer source is target, let's select correctly, and schema drift all is default. Okay, no need to change any option. And now let's use here lookup transformation, this one. Okay, so let's name it lookup transformation, lookup. And primary stream is staging customer and secondary stream is target customer. Okay, and method on any row you can choose here, and condition is customer id from source and customer id from target. Okay, and this is looking good. And what is the error? Expression string not corrected. Okay, so go to here and see any target here is string. So let's change here. In staging transformation we need to change data type, which is customer id should be integer, and effective date all is integer, and this should be time based time. Okay, to insert effective date. So now go to here lookup transformation, and here is nothing error, not error any font. Okay, so let's refresh this to fetch data. Here is data available, and in target table one column match. Okay, now go to here, click on this and use here conditional split to for insert and update condition. Okay, so let's use here output split. So let's use here stream insert condition, which is go click on this to open this expression builder, and is null if customer id. If lookup, you know how to lookup is work. If customer id is null, then for go to insert stream. Okay, and click on this and delete this, and use here new condition split for update condition. Update condition, copy this and use here, open this expression builder. If is this customer id is not null, use here not condition. Okay, this one not, then it's go to update. Okay, so use here split condition for update condition and for insert condition. Okay, so let's configure first insert condition. Also use here drive column transformation, and this one is looking good. Use go to here and configure drive column condition. Let's go to here expression builder, and first column name is insert flag, and type here in double quote. Let's use here new insert date. Okay, so write here new insert and use another column for effective date. So ins insert date right here, and right here current timestamp. Okay, so save this and sync this to target table. Okay, let's use sync transformation, and this is sync for insert. And choose here transformation is target table, and schema depth is correct. Here we use here insert, error is in, go to here mapping, this is important, and select here insert and choose all from staging. Okay, CP is also from staging. Okay, expand this more, and flag is, you can use here, what is flag? Here is insert flag and instat date to configure with effective date. Okay, so go to here and check this any error or not. Okay, so fetching data, there is nothing error found. Okay, now go to here update condition and click on this to configure a drive column, and click on this to open expression builder and use here update flag and use here updated record. Okay, you can write as per appropriate word and click on this new column and instate date for update. Okay, and right here expression current timestamp. Okay, and save this. Now use here row, click on this plus icon, click on this and alter row transformation. Now drive column, after drive column we use here alter row transformation, and choose here alter row transformation equal to, here we choose here we want to update if we choose here 1 equal to 1 for all row. Okay, optimization correct, inspect correct, and you can refresh this to see any error or not. Okay, here is we can update this row, and now use here sync transformation to load data into target table, and use here, let's use sync for update target, and incoming stream is alter row, and data set is using here target customer as in available in a small flag, and uncheck this and we use here update. Okay, error, uncheck this, and mapping, let's map, go to here, uncheck this, go to here mapping and map correctly. So we use here target customer ID and all coming from stage source. So use here appropriate, and flag we create in update flag in drive column, and ins date means insert date, ins date. Okay, all map correctly. Go to here optimization, leave it default, and it's looking good. What is error found here? Okay, so close this and go to again setting, and we need to write here key is customer ID. Okay, to update. Now go to here data flow and refresh this. We not select any key for update. Okay, so giving error in this data view preview. So you can check now, here is data preview looking good. Now pipeline is created for SCD type 1. This is method 2. Okay, this is SCD type 2. And now go to here pipeline to run this data flow. We create here, go to here pipeline, click on three dot and click on new to create new pipeline. Okay, and name it PL SCD type 1 method 2, and use here, go to here activity tab and use here data flow and go to here setting and select data flow SCD type 2 and choose here appropriate computation type. If you select any other medium large, then it's cost more, so for demo purpose I am selecting here a small. Okay, and go to here first and truncate this table first. Truncate table so you can understand better. There is nothing record in this table, and go to staging table as well and truncate table also. Truncate table, truncate data, and let's insert only one record. First see validate data, there is nothing record, so let's insert one record, and you can see here one record available in this table, and in target table there is nothing record. Okay, run this, no record. Now go to here data flow and debug this to run this data flow. Okay, so let's wait, it's run correctly, it should be run successfully. Okay, let's wait, go to here Flag and run this by entering control enter. There you can see here one record inserted and flag is new insert because not updated, and effective date is here is 8th July 2024 and time is 7:28. Okay, so there is one record, so it's inserted and this is maybe still running, no problem, it's still checking data. After successful, we update one record and we insert some record to check this data flow work properly or not. Yeah, this is successful. You can click on this to see more detail. This is sync transform sync for insert, so one record inserted, and sync for update there is no record. Okay, so again go to here and method 2, let's publish all to save this data flow. Meanwhile go to staging table and we update some record as we do in previous method 1. We update customer ID 1 for John Dewey from Jan Smith and city is New York and previous Los Angeles, and insert also some new records. So now you can see here this is the record in staging table, and in target table this is the city is Los Angeles and customer name is John Smith. Okay, it should be New York and John Dewey should be instead of Jan Smith. So let's run again, click here debug to run this data flow. So it's running in progress, so let's wait for successful activity. You can click here to see and refresh. It's automatically refresh after 10 to 15 seconds. So you can see here duration and run time, run start time, activity type is data flow, If you use copy activity, then you can see here copy activity, and you can click here this icon to flow data flow in detail, and you can see here activity run ID. If you use monitor, then you can see this activity ID. You can use in monitor. We will run this monitor in Azure Matrix in upcoming video. We will prepare video on this. Okay. So here is succeeded. Now let's go to target table and see. Now you can see here this is updated. So flag is update record, and customer name is John Dewey, and city is New York. This updated, and effective date is this one 7/31. All record is same time, and new record also inserted. You can see here the flags. So that's about method 2. Method 2 is more flexible. Click on this expand button and go to here method 2. In method 2 we use two sources, one for staging, one for target, and then we use here lookup transformation, then we use here condition split to split for insert and for update. Okay, then we use here drive column transformation, and also use drive column transformation for update to flag of insert or update. Then we use here alter row transformation to update the row for target table, then we sync to target. So that's all about in this video. In this video you know how to design SCD type 1. We use here method 1. This is very simple method. We use here source, then alter row transformation, then in sync we use here setting allow offset. Okay, and in method 2 we use here lookup transformation, condition split transformation, drive column transformation, alter row transformation, and in sync we use in setting allow update. Okay, that's all about in this video. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe the channel and like this video. If you have any question, put your question in comment box. I surely reply your question. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.